Okay, a little bit of reality of starting your own business here. So last several days, of course, not slept well, not rested well, overworked, tired from COVID, and had a good night's sleep last night. Was hoping to maybe sleep in an extra hour or something and just get a little extra rest in there. But at my age, you know, you get up bright and early almost every morning to hit the restroom, and laying there knowing things get done, because you can see it's still dark outside. Mind is racing, mind is running, knowing that I got to get things done. Sitting here in the shirt that I had on yesterday, and couldn't love it more. So this has been my workspace here at home for the past couple of years, and it's kind of weird. A lot of this stuff has got to go to Florida with me in about 10-12 days, and you know, probably not my stereo and stuff. I wish I had room for that, but you know, most of my computers, my cutters, my vinyl, my heat transfer vinyl, my work tables. I've got this big US cutter machine here that I'll probably get rid of. Don't have any use for it now, but you know, a lot of stuff here that I got to get packed up and ready to haul down there and get set up in the new office where I can function and work and be useful there with everything I need, and not have to worry about what's back here or what's back there. And it's gonna be kind of weird to have this space empty at some point. Oh, it is 4:36. I've been at it 10 hours today. Like I said, I woke up at 6 this morning. A lot to do. Tammy had a doctor's appointment, so I sat in the car and worked while she was in there. Yes, I'm getting plenty of rest, but I know you guys are worried about me and Tammy with that, but we're recovering. We're fine. The voice is still a little shot, as you can hear, but just working through all the details. You know, everything has to be productive at this point. It's like every minute of every day, and when there are other people I depend on, then I have to find other things to do to keep myself busy and get those things done. For example, I'm waiting on the city of Cape Coral to call me back so I can get my business license set up there, and it's been, we're on day 3 now, trying to get that call back and to make that happen. And so I'm juggling things like IT things and technical issues, and cleaning up the TroyTube.net website transition, setting up email lists, and ways for you guys to be able to stay on top of things a little better with me and follow along closely for this little journey we're on together. And it's quite interesting. The days go by quick, let me tell you. When I am heads down working on this stuff, time flies. Phone calls, interruptions. I get up, I walk outside, you know, take breaks, give myself a chance to loosen up a little bit so I don't get stiff sitting here, and just working on things. So some of the things I've been working on today, I posted this on Facebook and LinkedIn earlier today. It was a blog post that I made like 18 months ago about the heart of a company, and starting to reflect on some of those miscellaneous writings and things that I put out there. I also started many months ago planning out some of what I would want in a new company when I decided I was going to go down this path. It's been a long time. It didn't just happen a couple of months ago, folks. This has been a long time. I've been working on this and putting a lot of thought into this and where we're going to go. And the you know, just reflecting back through my notes, I had been, you know, using my iPad and my Apple Pencil and just writing notes and jotting things down. Everything from like values to types of employees that I want and the types of roles that we'll eventually want for employees. It's just a lot of different stuff and a lot of different aspects to think about and put together, because I want to go into this using what I learned in the past and improving on where I was in the past, not just as a business owner and someone running a business, but as a boss and as a mentor and those types of things. There was a kind of a rocket ship ride that I was on for a while and learned a lot. And I'm actually having lunch with a good friend next week that I used to work for, and it'll be interesting to see how he views me now, but for several years ago when we worked together. And so I'm looking forward to that. Hadn't seen him for several years, and those things are starting to just kind of stay in the forefront for me, so that I see what I want to stick to my values and stay on track with where I'm headed, and maintain what made things great for us in the past. And it's a really fun adventure to be on. Had a good vendor call today with some equipment manufacturers and things, and it's just get off of that call, and then I'm working on payment systems for the website, working on Amazon AWS stuff with email hosting and broadcast emails, and just a lot of different pieces of that. It's really, I've been fortunate enough in my life to be in so many different things and have enough experience to be able to do a lot of this myself. I can't imagine what it would cost to really do this for most people that don't have that knowledge and skill set. And it's really, really overwhelming. It's a lot of work, and that's why 10-12 hour days are important, and every minute of every day is really important right now because I'm tired. So when I put in, normally I could put in an 18 or 20 hour day like this with no problem at all. Now it's like 9 or 10 hours in. I'm drained right now because of COVID, but I finished my meds yesterday. So the next day or two that should start to recover. I didn't lose my sense of taste, but I got this nasty taste in my mouth from the medicine, and like water tastes horrible, and most things that I eat, I taste that with it. Tammy's dealing with the same thing, so hopefully by the weekend we'll be back to normal and be able to get steak and eat it and everything. Looking forward to that. But everything's come together, and looking forward to sharing more with you soon on the direction we're headed with some of that. I don't know if you can see on my monitor back there. I know you can't see the detail. I don't want you to see the detail anyway, but that's my note-taking app that I have. Those are all note cards, different aspects, different pieces that I'm working on with the business. Trying to organize that into categories and groups and things, and work those lists down so that I don't forget anything, and jot them down. Everybody works in different ways, productively in different ways, and my method of work is really kind of madness. I am go. I'm not necessarily a project manager, as in build a project with tasks and subtasks and be very organized and things about it, but I will build lists and use reminders and things just to keep myself on course, because I do so many different things. And I think that's a difference for me, is that I focus on so many different aspects at one time versus just one vertical thing that a lot of people do. And that's challenging for me. I have to find a better way to manage it and embrace how I work most efficiently. A lot of people try to change themselves. They try to change how they approach things, how they track things, how they do their tasks, how they manage their projects and things, and they try to fit that into like an app or something. And that an app doesn't make you productive. An app will help you manage what you do now if you find something that fits. And so it's like organization. Nothing is going to organize my office for me. An app isn't going to do it for me. I have to have the motivation and the willpower to do that myself. And so I lack some of that, I think. And so I learned to embrace it. I learned to, when at night when I'm working late, to take advantage of it when I'm in that mode, because I know that's when I'm going to be productive, and it's really free flowing for me. So it's interesting. If a lot of people worked with me side by side, they'd probably find a hard time to keep up just because of the chaos that I kind of organize my desk around. But just wanted to give you a quick update and get back to work.